Down.
Mike, 50 Cent.
180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180.
Big edge, big edge, big edge. Check four, check four.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
65, 65.
White Monday down.
Check. No. Off. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Deuce right, Chief. It's up.
Here's Carr to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Later one.
57 to Mike. Hey, watch the ball.
Operating from the gun. Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the pass.
Hey, 734.
Under crunch.
Right.
Under crunch. Check. Watch the edge.
29.
Switch.
Carr gives to Rashard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Check 43. Check 99.
OP.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
50 down. You 180.
58 right there. Hey.
Purdue.
It's a safety creep. Alert flare. Check 52. What?
Low. That's it.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
One down. 80.
That's the way you fly this ball.
Hey, 734.
58.
Hey, high 7.
That's it.
58.
That's it.
On 3rd down, Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And the Raiders pick it up.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Check nickel.
Deuce right, Chief.
49, check 49.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right. Here we go. Let's go.
White.
Let's get there. Hatchet.
22 jet bomber.
Under 10. 10. Check 9. Check 50.
Carr going to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Carr, and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come to my world.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams, 5-3, Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference with every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. If you lose to someone, anyone, it could knock you out of the race.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Operating from the gun. Carr is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Mike 57. You're not ready. You're
Express. Later 8.
57. Mike 57. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Express.
57. Mike 57.
I'm coming.
Switch.
Later 1. Shit.
From the gun, Carr. The open man here, Renfro. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Let's go.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness,
Check. Crunch.
there's a premium for all of that now.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Check. Switch.
Express.
You got tape. You got tight right there.
Running is Jacobs, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
57.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now Carr. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Now,
First down.
57. We own them. We own them.
Express.
57. Mike, 57.
Hand me.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Move that down.
That's
On the draw, Richard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Here's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
57 to Mike. Pick it up.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Find down.
Check 3.
Richard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 31 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good work, boy. Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
We're good. One, Raider 1.
6-6, pull it high.
Carter throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs now. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain block. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. 20. There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, 43 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Express.
Again. Kill. Turn up.
Express.
Turn up. Check the backer. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we got Mike.
Express.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. This one complete to Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Snead's got it. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson, and this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
That's right. OP.
Tighten up. Safe. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Easy. Kill.
Check 13.
Purdue.
Kill.
Carr now on 1st down. It's a screen to Richard. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard
50 down. 180.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Easy. Kill.
58's the money.
Express.
I got it.
Hey, Haywood.
58 is a mic.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Tucker now to add the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Ravens 22, Raiders 12.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Raiders take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Raiders on third down. 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to fire one deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 46, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Cut down the length of the drive.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's it. Big hit.
Push the pile. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
180.
58, come on.
93. 93.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let it go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.